How's it going, guys? This is Cole Young with another episode of On the Trail. We're out front of Donnie's Donuts in Ormond Beach, Florida with Hannah Barron.
We're excited to be out here. We're a little bit lost in this concrete jungle, but glad we got a guide. So Cole, what all are we gonna be getting into today?
So hopefully the rain holds out, but we're gonna be going out to Ormond Beach, which is a portion of Volusia County beaches that you can physically drive on. Has a lot of soft sand on it. Then from there, we're gonna convoy out to the Ocala National Forest. It's a little confusing because obviously it doesn't look like there's trails nearby, but we're happy to show Hannah and the rest of the guys around.
It's gonna be fun.
So behind me, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I'll be in today. It's my boss's Toyota 4Runner TRD. It's got a handful of different mods on it. For this suspension, we have a BC Racing kit. The front is an adjustable coilover setup with the rear being an adjustable high-low. For the wheels, we have a 20x11 BC Forge LE61. The tires are a 33/1250/20 Nitto Mud Grappler. So the 4Runner that I'll be in today is a little bit overkill for where we're going and what we're doing. But Hannah's vehicle, being less equipped, is exactly what you need for being out in the location that we're going to.
Like Cole said, today I'm running a stock vehicle. I'm driving a 2020 Ford Ranger. I'm running Nitto Grappler G2 tires, and I'm pretty excited to see how it does.
For today's ride, it's gonna be pretty simple, but we wanna make sure that we have the essentials that we need in case we do get ourselves into some trouble. Starting with, obviously, recovery in case we get our vehicle stuck. We're gonna be out in the middle of nowhere, so jumper cables or some type of jump system is gonna be needed. We're gonna be out there in the heat, and in case we get stuck, we need some food and water. Now we're ready to hit the road, go out to Ocala. The cool thing is that, you know, here we can do a few miles down the beach, some light duty trailing, and then at that point, hop on the highway about 40 minutes and we're in the woods. That's a really cool thing about Florida that I wanna show and be able to put the vehicle in multiple different elements. All right, I'm gonna load up, grab Hannah, and we're gonna hit the road and head straight to the trail. The area that we're headed to is considered Alexander Springs. It's actually part of Ocala National Forest. It's the most southeastern sliver of Ocala. It's very close to Orlando, Tampa, and Daytona Beach. So it's very accessible if you plan on making a trip down here and want to still go to Disney, you still want to go to the beaches. It's all pretty much in relevance to it all in the middle of the state. So if you're an out-of-state person or somebody that, you know, you don't know anybody that physically is from here and you want to come out here yourself and do some wheeling, I would definitely recommend probably stopping by one of the welcome centers. The cool thing is about these trails that we're on today, they're all public. They all are notated on maps. They all have names. So, you know, that definitely helps before coming out here. And, you know, you will lose cell service at some point. So it's good to have an idea where you're at because otherwise you will get lost out here. So after just a short little ride, we made it out here at the trailhead. We're gonna head up west a little bit on the power lines, find a little nice place to eat lunch, and run up to the St. Johns River and hopefully get her on some fish.
These woods are a little different than ours. With all this sand, it's about like trees growing on the beach. but it's still a little more in our element. Me and Dad are looking forward to trying to fish out here. And the only thing we know is you can't noodle in Florida because everything's got teeth. But we can use a rod and reel, so we're gonna try it out.
All right, let's load up and let's get to it. So all day today, we've kind of experienced the typical Florida weather. It rains for 4 seconds, it's sunny next. Currently, it's not raining at all. It just makes for tricky conditions out here with, you know, what you're gonna experience. So make sure to check, you know, your local forecasting and make sure that it's safe to go out to the trail.
You want to scratch your tires a little bit, or I mean, do you want to?
What we do.
Well, you let me drive it, so I'll show you what
I
to do.
know that. Hit it.
Go ahead, your time.
We good?
You come to the right.
So this is what we're gonna do. Left side's gonna be way better, and then just don't stop in the middle of it. But you got it. A little bit to the right. Man, that thing's nasty, son. I think sick though for some video. We just finished up going through a little muddy section on the Powerline Trail. Hannah had no issues at all, and we were able to get her through that little fun section going through some of the mud. We got a storm rolling in behind us, and we're gonna let it run its course and just catch up on our lunch and kind of move on from that point. So we're gonna pull the awning out right now, just kind of hang out for lunch, see if this rain passes on by, and just kind of hang out and take it easy, have our sandwiches.
There's the river. Oh, look at that. That looks good.
That's pretty. Pretty.
We just made it to the river. We're out in the middle of nowhere, no cell service. Skeeters that are that big out here just waiting to carry us off. We're about to see if we can catch a fish.
Let's try it.
See what it looks like. We rode out here, it's pretty good ways to the St. Johns River, and it's a beautiful spot. We've seen several alligators. We got gar hitting everywhere. Gonna try to catch some fish.
Now it's another gator. Look at that.
Oh, sure is. All right, no luck. Didn't catch any fish. Probably because there's so many daggum gar out there.
No.
But if we'd have brought the stuff for gar fishing, we'd have been set. So now we got a little more riding to do. Cole's gonna take us to Alexander Springs and we're gonna wrap up the day there.
Taking a little bit of detour off of the main Powerline Trail. I know with all the rain that we had, we're gonna be able to get us into a little bit of some deeper water and see how Hannah does. We found a fun little spot. We're gonna pull through it, see how deep it is, and then get out and help Hannah through it. And hopefully it's some fun. The left side's a little bit deeper. I'd probably stay on the right side. Tires to get you through, no problem. So I'd stick on the right side for the most part and just keep the passenger side of the vehicle up. How was it?
Fun.
Make it through?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You ready to hit the springs?
Go.
All right.
We gonna drive through them too?
All right, yeah, load up. This is the most serious wheeling we've done all day. We just pulled up to Alexander Springs to wrap up the day. It was awesome. We got to touch everything that Florida has to offer in the different elements, from saltwater, freshwater, to mud, to sand. Glad that Nitto Tire could take us out and show us around through everything.
We've had fun. This is our first time seeing this part of Florida. It's our first time seeing Daytona Beach like we did this morning, heard about it in songs. We had a lot of fun riding the trucks in the sand, getting a little sideways, and the spring water's beautiful. We don't have water this clear in Alabama. Everything's just muddy. So we've had a good day, and you've been a good guide.
Both tires performed like they should have. We had zero issues all day. They pulled in mud, they pulled in sand. Both did what they were supposed to do, and throughout the entire day, we didn't have any hiccups or anything like that. When it came to the deeper holes that I put the 4Runner in, the mud grapplers performed great, and they dug and paddled straight through the deep mud. Didn't channel up or anything like that. They did what they should have. You know, how was everything on the Terra grapplers?
Yeah, see, I was a little bit worried about being in a stock Ranger, but with the Terra Grappler G2s, I might not could have hit as deep a mud as you, but I could sure keep up with you in the sand.
We both made it here, right?
Never checked up.
That wraps it up for today.
And if y'all have a trail that y'all want us to hit with you, then drop a comment or send us a message, and we'd love to check it out.
And we'll see you next time on the trail.